I'm Anna, I'm here with Sarah again. With our...
It's been 2 months!
I know! I feel so bad about it. So, the Between Worlds book club exists again after holidays and everything, and we actually did finish our November book of the month.
In December.
It's now January. We read The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood.
And the theme, the topic for the book was Canada.
Yeah, so a Canadian author. It was the first Margaret Atwood for both of us, and I think we both really liked it.
First of all, I loved how passive Offred was.
Really?
Yeah.
It was very real, like you would act, or what do you mean?
No, I just think that normally in dystopian books you have very active characters who want to change everything. But Offred is so passive, and I think that really made the story so special, because if she were an active character it would be a lot different.
That's true. And also I remember that there was one scene where she really felt guilty about being so passive and about just going along with it. But she said, I remember that one moment where at the very end where the other one of Glenn is taken away, and then she is very scared for her life, that maybe Glenn, I don't know, talked about her, and at that point she realizes that she'd always rather survive than be part of this rebellion or have information or anything, that she would basically do anything just to live and like betray her own feelings and everything. And that was such an honest moment. That gave me the shivers. Yeah. And afterwards she changes everything and she just does things to live. Like she just has this affair with Nick to, I don't know, feel something, have a little fun. And doesn't really think about changing the system or doing anything anymore.
I just love the way how the story was written, how Margaret Atwood told us the things she wanted us to know, but only bit by bit, and just at the same time she didn't tell us everything, so it's really like the history from one person. Yeah. And of course this one person won't know everything.
Yeah. You never really find out what happened, why the system is like that, or anything. Like the ending is so open. I remember at the very beginning, the first time she goes walking with the other handmaid, they meet Asian tourists. Yeah. And the one with high heels gets out, the man has a camera, and they're all like civilized and the way we are now, and have a lot of stuff. And the woman comes, or the man, I can't remember, one of them comes and asks her if she's happy. And that was like, it was so disgusting to me. It was like, you today get off a jeep in Africa and you see a starving child on the pavement and you go ask it if it's happy. Yeah. That's something that people would do now. Yeah. But to see it being done to them was so disgusting to me. That's like probably the strongest scene for me from the entire book.
For me too, as well with the photographing, if we can take a picture. Exactly. And it's like, if you see that there's a corrupt system where people obviously aren't happy, can't be happy, and are suppressed, do something about it.
Yeah. Well, they're tourists, and the thing that just shocked me is that we aren't any better right now when we see poverty in another country and we take a picture of it because it kind of looks pretty with the colors or something. Yeah. I mean, that's nothing I would do, but at the same time it is done all the time. Oh my god, there's just so much to say about it. Also, I mean, there's no real reason why Offred couldn't be happy. I mean, she has food, she has shelter, she has social contact, more or less. Like, she's not in any immediate danger, and also this having sex once a month is not like being raped, or it's not like, I thought at the beginning that he would come to her whenever he feels like it. No. And it's not like that. Like, she's very protected in a way.
Also, she's kept offered herself.
Right, but it's better than cleaning radioactive shit somewhere. Yeah. But it's not really a choice, I think. But yeah, still, like, she offered herself. But at the same time, it's so obvious that this situation is so oppressing and makes you so unhappy. And I feel like there's like this penetration of her, like not just in the sexual way, but also in the whole, like, I don't know, she has no private room or anything. It's not, as she always says, it's not her room she sleeps in, it's just the room. And she doesn't have any room or any thought for herself. So it's like, it's also this penetration of her mind in some way that feels so cruel.
Yeah. But, and also what I thought was horrible is that all the handmaids, they don't have names.
Right.
And
that comes at the very end, and I was like, oh,
it's like, I thought not having a name, it's like not having an identity.
Yeah.
And it's not even the handmaids are given a different name than their original one, which I thought at first.
Me
that
too.
At the
Yeah.
beginning it's like of something and then it's something else, but the handmaid in a household always has the same name, even if it's a different person.
It was so cruel at the end where Ofglen is gone and she asks the new one, where's Ofglen? And she says, but I am Ofglen.
Yeah.
And, oh, that gave me the shivers. I felt a really strong character was Serena Joy.
Yeah.
Mainly because she kind of preached about women staying at home and being mothers and everything before the system started. And now she had exactly what she wanted. She had to stay at home and she was so unhappy with it.
I think one of the most horrible things Offred has to go through, even though it sounds stupid a little bit, but I think is that she has to be idle. She doesn't have anything to do. She gets to walk once a day and then she has to stay in her room.
That's just like you are so without any purpose. Like your only purpose is to bear a child, which is something that you can't influence at all. You can't just work on getting pregnant or something.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's also kind of wasted because there's a lot of people that could do something and could, I don't know, have a job or something and they would still be able to bear children. But it's just this not being needed for anything.
Yeah.
It's so cruel.
And even if she has a child, she can't take care of the child because it's not legally hers.
Oh my god, and I've almost forgot about the cruelest scene at the very end where there are the hangings of those other handmaids and the wife. And then they get a man and they're told that this man raped a woman and killed her and she was pregnant or something, and they get to do whatever they want with him. That was, oh my god.
It was just so much.
It was incredible.
Rage. And also in the end when you realize that actually no, that man didn't rape a woman, but it was just the government who wanted him gone.
And at the same time they do it really smartly to release the rage of those women against the man and not against the system or the government, because obviously they have a lot of rage, but if they can release it once in a while on somebody, then they're not going to do anything.
And I also love that we didn't find out what happened to Offred.
Yes, I really liked the
Or even if she was a real person in that system. We don't know.
And oh my god, I loved just the whole twist at the end, because oh, it's so crazy when they have the lectures and they're talking about it. I don't know what to say about it. It was just crazy.
I just thought it was so strange as well how they talked about it. But I don't think it's that different from how we talk about the Second World War, for example.
It's true. But you didn't really like the way they talked about it.
No.
It felt so... I mean, they didn't say anything mean or something. It was just also scientific, and they were talking about who she might have been, but not really about what she has gone through. I don't know.
No. And also, it didn't feel like they talked about something that was real and that happened and that was horrible and that was something that happened in their society. But because I felt it's like the same country, but at a later point in time. This story felt like history.
Yeah.
I think.
True.
It really did feel like history. It's not something that happened. But it's hopefully something that will never happen in this way.
But the horrible thing is that it's something that could happen.
Yeah. We both really liked the book.
Go check out our Between Worlds book club on Goodreads. Kiss, kiss!